This video is free to watch thanks to the kindness of our donors. If you would like to donate £10 towards our work, you can do so by texting Henshaws to 70085.
My name is Hadisa Hussein, and I just turned 25 years old. I am from Afghanistan, and in 1997, my mom was pregnant, and it was during war. And what that meant for me was, when I was born, I born with facial deformity or facial disfigurement, and obviously it affected my eyesight as well. So my vision is actually, I can't see anything from in left eye, like I can't see anything. Obviously, like if there is like a very bright light flashing in it, like I can tell there's something very light, but I can't see anything like from left eye. But from my right eye, I can see a little bit, but in depth, I can't see in depth. For example, I wouldn't be able to see see the ground and see what is in front of me. When I was actually back in my country, I did not have any kinds of support. I did not had any kinds of support. So one of the biggest challenges was to go to the school and sit in this room with like 60 other kids and to have no idea what's written on the board, or what's the teacher talking about, or even what's the textbook saying, and to not receive any support was one of the challenges that I had to face. And actually, I did finish my school, and I was still I still think how on earth I finished my school, because at that time, I was so focused on getting to my goal, and I would struggle every day, and I just did not say to anyone that how am I gonna survive like this? But I did, and I got an average. I got an average, grade for my school as well in the end. So one of the things it really frustrates me even now is that I am slow in lots of tasks, in daily life. In most of the tasks, I'm struggling, and I'm very slow. And some people think that I'm dumb, but I know I'm not dumb. It takes longer than usual, like than other people, for me to process the information, to read something, or to even like pour like a glass of water. So it always it actually frustrates me for people to think that, oh, she's visually impaired, or she's this or that, and she can't, she's dumb as well. But I'm not dumb. I take my time and do a better job as well. The support that I have from Henshaws so far is I had like 6 weeks classes, and they actually helped me with technology, and helped me, like Chris actually helped me with how to use different technologies to make life easier for myself. And the other help I received was, after pandemic, I was so scared to go outside because I didn't know what's out there. And actually, someone called Josh, he contacted me and said if I need any help, and I immediately said, Josh, you need to help me, because my college is going to start and I don't know how to get there. And actually, Josh kindly helped me go to use college route for like 3 times, and he kindly showed me how to use different routes and landmarks as well, to make sure that I don't trip over, or I don't lose my way going to college or coming home. I moved in England like in 2014, but I moved to Manchester in 2017. Since I came to Manchester, I actually enrolled myself to the Manchester colleges, and I have like a support worker there, and it's been such a great experience because I'm very serious about my studies, and I want to get there like on the top level and go to university and do better in life. And I've received like countless support from my teachers, from my support worker in college, and it's been like a very wonderful experience to be working in your own goals, but also receiving the right support that you need, and that's very important for me. So the college actually, my support worker is Cordelia, and I love her. And what she provides is she would sit with me in the class, and she would also print like yellow papers in like big bold writing, like all the stuff that I need in my class. And the teachers as well, they help me around. I have like one-to-one sessions with them and with my support worker as well. And she also like helps me get from college to tram stop every week, and she just helps me around in the college. I do access course for HE diploma this year, and it is English, writing, and media. And what we do in that course is, for example, we learn about Fences by August Wilson. And the other thing we studied recently was Romeo and Juliet, the classic Romeo and Juliet. And I love to study and learn more about that. And for media, we usually watch short snippet videos of different films, and especially the ones that are from 60s, and we talk about the cultural and background effect that it had in people in Britain in 1960s and before that. So we have like three different things all together, and we studied it. I have a few hobbies, as I said. One of them is writing, and I write poems and short stories when I'm free, or whenever the feeling comes in and it kicks in and I start writing. The other thing is I read, and I could share the books with you. And it is, so recently I read this book. It's A Thousand Splendid Sun, and I just loved it. It's about my country, Afghanistan, and the women there and their struggle. And there's another book, and this is about the refugees, and it's called Mornings in Junain, and it's about the refugee and Palestinian people who go through a lot of things. And I think that I resonate with them a lot, and that's why I love Khaled Hosseini's writing a lot. When I read my books, I have to have the physical copy with me. I can't do it without that. I have it, and then I have magnifier glasses, and I also use audiobooks where I could just listen up and follow the lines with my magnifiers. I use my magnifier glasses a lot when I'm reading. One of my favorite assignments so far is for my writing. I actually did, one of our assignments was to produce 5 poems of our own, and then analyze our own poem just like we analyze someone else's writing. And I loved that assignment. I wrote 5 poems, and I analyzed like 3 of them. And I think that's still my favorite, even though Fences is my favorite. But yes, my poetry assignment was my favorite one. I've written a poem which I love, and it's talking about 2 versions of myself. And it's called The Time Will Come. The time will come. When darkness makes the time stand still, you will appear through the storm, wind and rain. Kneeling like a hopeless creature, I cry. You cared for me, so why would you lie? leaving me alone with all lies. Why would you come late when I already fight? Alone, miserable and tired, I cried and cried and cried. Sure, you said you are brave like a lion, but you were like a squirrel hiding by. While I was born a caterpillar, suffering all the hardships, I became a butterfly, colorful like a rainbow, beautiful like an angel, free like an eagle. I fly high in the sky. For butterfly, when I first came for operation in the UK, as soon as I entered I had like a flat there in London with my father, and as soon as my dad and we opened the door for the flat, there was a chart of different butterflies in the UK, and I used to, when I was in like very like really bad pain, I would go there in the corridor and stand and stare at the butterflies in the corridor, and they were like really tiny ones, but I used to go there and just like focus on that, so the pain doesn't bother me. It helped me a lot to have something like that. Advice I would like to give to others is, especially for people like me, who has like visually impaired or was born differently, I just want them to be themselves. When you are yourself, you can work hard. When you work hard, then you don't have to worry what others think, and that really helped me, because when I was younger, I would always think about normal and to be a normal kid. As a human being, we are so complex, and we have our own brains and our own heart, and we could use it in a really positive way to impact our own self and not to think about others. You and I, we all have the same heart and mind, and we just need to listen to our heart and put our mind to it and just do what is best for ourselves. I have a funny story about something that I still laugh about and the family laughs about, is that before pandemic, I went to a party with my mom and my siblings and everyone. I put my nail varnish on and I went to the party. I came back, I got my water bottle and went to sleep. And when I went to sleep, I put my water bottle and on the side bed, and I slept. In the middle of the night, I woke up and drank the nail varnish remover, and I drank it. And the funny part is, I drank it like properly. Like I drank it, and I thought, whoa, this Pepsi. It really doesn't taste right. What's going on? This Pepsi doesn't taste right. And I asked my mom, like, what's going on? My water tastes funny. And she came up and she's like, why you drink the nail varnish remover? And it's still funny because the whole family always laughs about it, and they always tell me, when I get sick, they're like, Hadisa, you drank nail varnish remover and nothing happened, so you'll never get sick, don't worry. So I went to the doctors. They were so confused, like, how did you drink nail varnish remover? They were so confused. And actually what I did after that is not leave anything that I would use, like lipstick or like nail varnish remover or anything. I learned my lesson. So what I did was took everything out of my bedside and only left my water bottle. So when I wake up after that, I would drink water, not nail varnish remover. It was horrible. But I'll learn my lesson.
Our videos are helping people around the world to go beyond expectations. If you enjoyed this video, please donate to us using the links in the description below, or the text donation number 70085 to give £10 instantly. Thank you. For costs and terms, please see the description below.